Get him a garbage chute. Well, I mean, he does. I think his room is up in the attic or up on the second floor or whatever. We could easily install like a can chute that fucking goes from his wall. It's got a seal on it. You push a button, it opens. You shove the can down there, and it just goes down the chute and into the recycle bin downstairs. But here's the thing: he won't go for it because that requires him to get off his butt to go take the recycle and garbage out. You want to know the funniest thing? I can build that. I have the engineering know-how to be able to build that. Oh no, you want to do one better? You want to do one better? His desk is a glass desk. It's an L shape. It goes in front of the window and then off to the right. We could literally, if we wanted to, we could corner drill. We could corner drill like a 3-inch chute, like that goes to a PVC pipe that leads up to his desk. And after that, at that point, all we have to do is make sure that the end is sealed and then the outside is sealed, so like no bugs and shit can get in, and he'd be set. When I say sealed, I mean it actually has to be sealed, as in silicone or something to make sure that like his AC is not getting out or bugs are getting in and stuff like that. When do we start? If Asmongold ever sees this and agrees to it, and flies me out to Texas. that we all know it'll never happen, but by God, I would do it. I've got the tools to. Like it's kind of hilarious. Like you install garage doors for a living, and you have a lot of tools to do a lot of stuff. Like I replaced the handle on my front door with just a screwdriver the other day. It's not hard. So you would need a... I don't remember exactly what it's called, not off the top of my head, because I'm not in like work mode at the moment. It's a bit you put on into your drill, and it looks like a drum that's got teeth on the end of it. They have those in like 2-3-inch size, or 2-3-inch diameter sizes. You take one of those out and you drill straight. You drill straight down at the corner between the wall and the floor, and you make a chute. Get up, all we're going to Texas. Yep, we're gonna go see Asmongold. You drill a chute straight down using extenders and all this other fun stuff until you hit outside. Then you run a PVC pipe of the same size right down there, and you got your chute. As long as the recycle bin is right underneath it. Now, obviously, you can't make it too big, or else it'll jam, and you can't have that. And if that thing jams, it's going to be a bitch to unjam. So it's got to be the perfect size for cans and bottles. Okay, I used Barrage. Why did it not triple the damage? Or maybe it didn't. I just didn't see. Paddle bit. Honestly, if nothing else, I just want to give the guy a hug after all. Yeah, he's had it rough with his mom passing away and stuff, and that's not great. I mean, we can all agree to that. Asmon's had it pretty rough. But the design, so I'm gonna harp on this because I'm an engineering nerd and I fucking love the idea. The design is simple. So the way this could run is I might need to pull up MS Paint. A-Town, you would get a hug no matter what, homie. Is this working? Okay, it's working. Nope. Lock. Okay. So, paint stream? Yeah, paint stream. So I'm going to do this from a top-down view. We'll say... That's not what I wanted. We'll say this is Asmongold's room. the staircase going down is back here. His desk is going to be... Now, I can't draw for shit, so you'll have to forgive me. We'll say his desk is right here. Come on. Come on, Paint. Why do you do this to me? I want this. We'll say his desk is... Nope, too thin. We'll say his desk goes like this, and then like this. Okay, and then he's got his fridge here, and all his little other things, like over here. All these things over here, like he's got his chocobo and his stuff. His computer and stuff is over here. And he sits right here. Okay? And we'll even do one. Alright, this is where Asmongold sits. Okay? We're confident that, but yes, in a nutshell. Isn't the entire healer situation I heal after this move, basically? Why don't you cats go the fuck away? So, what I'm thinking is since he sits right here, you could put the chute literally right here, leading at his desk and going out this way. Underneath the desk, going down towards the corner where the wall meets the floor, because that wall goes outside. That's a window right there. There's a window. This is a window right here.
It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
We'll continue after this boss fight. Bonk. Okay, where were we? Okay, so this is where the chute would be, right here. We'll mark that with a C. Maybe a little bigger. C. Yeah. So, where's the eraser at? Get rid of that. All right, so here's his chair, here's his desk. The chute would be right here on his left. Now, the way the chute would have to work, can I expand this? I can't expand this, good. The way the chute would work, and this is going to be a little bit weird, so I apologize ahead of time. We'll say here's the edge of the desk. So here's the edge of the desk right here. So we're moving from top down to side view. No, that's not going to work. This, however, will. So we'll say the wall... His wall comes down like this. Uh-oh. Aton with 45 bits, thank you. You know what? Alerts might help. Okay, they're on. So, as I was saying, here's the edge of his desk right here. Here's the wall that comes down, and then here's the wall. And then we'll say here's the floor. And now the way this chute would work, it would come right down where this, let's put a different color here. Nope. The way the chute would work was it would come up like this. Now, obviously, this is not to scale. And then the can, when he would put it in the thing, it would come down here. It would slip into the PVC that goes between the wall and the floor. And his recycle bin would have to be outside, so we'd have to have a curve big enough so where the can can turn and go down. Or it would have to also be big enough for maybe a bottle if he drinks bottles or anything, out of bottles or anything like that. Regardless, go down the chute, turn. So they have to be able to turn. I can do this. No, I can't. You have to be able to turn like that. There we go. Turn. But there would have to be enough space because as we all know, cans are cylindrical and they're straight. So if it gets caught here and jams, well, the whole idea is fucked. So it would have to the elbow and the joint would have to be bigger, so the can could fit and comfortably turn but still remain upright, and then fall straight down. Then fall straight down into the recycle bin. And that's how you would have to build it. There would be another way. There would be no other way to do it. It would be impossible and that's how that would work. Now you'd have to work on seals and stuff like that, and that would require silicone and a electrical button you would push. An electrical button you would push to open a latch that he could push and hold the button. The latch would open. Put can in, let go of a button, latch would close. But at the same time, you'd have to also have you could either delay it, or if you're feeling like it, you could run an infrared switch or a motion sensor switch inside the pipe that sees the can come down, opens the bottom latch, drops it into the recycle bin, then closes after a couple seconds. And that, just like that, you have a functioning way to make the Asmongold lazier in doing his recycling. So that's how I would go about it anyway. Boop. Ow. Did you honestly just complete all the stuff just so you could get a mass throw at me? So anyways, that's how I would do Asmongold's can shoot, because I think he drinks like a shit ton of Dr. Pepper and stuff. Now, if you really wanted to really complicated, do you guys know those, there's some of you, I'm pretty sure all of you have gone to a bank at some point or another in your life, where you go to the drive-thru and they got those capsules that you put in the tubes and they fly up into the ceiling. Imagine doing that with those. That's a matter of vacuums and blowers. So you could theoretically have Asmongold open the chute, and you just a vacuum kicks in, and he puts the can in and closes it, and it'll suck the can down through the chute into the recycle bin. After it reaches a certain point, you would need a motion sensor to shut the vacuum off. And then it would just drop it into the bin. Or if you want to be real complicated, get it to a system where it sucks up, it stops, a thing turns, and then blows it out a different pipe that goes down to the recycle bin. At that point, you're just over engineering to show the fuck off. That's all you're doing.